ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the visiting team and the Dallas Cowboys. Along the UA sideline, we're going to look at their head coach. His side in need of their first win since the season opener. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're off in Arlington. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL. And it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college. And he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. CJ was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Third and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 11 makes it third and 1.
Trying one here with Robinson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
Great, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 60-yard attempt.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Thompson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. To throw, Thompson. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
He's got it on the bootleg. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A gain of a yard makes it
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him. So now they're facing fourth down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Pass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back gap comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Shotgun now for Stroud. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. And no surprise there. They reject the penalty, and that safety's going to stand.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept the miscue and take the yards. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Thompson hits him on the out route. And he'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they take the field with nothing to show from their last series, Brock. Gotta imagine they're pretty upset with how it ended.
Yeah, and the only way to flush that feeling, and the good teams do this, is to go down and make sure your kicker's not attempting a field goal, but an extra point on this drive.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. First down run, now he's in 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run salad. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They toss to McCaffrey, running left. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing off the play fake. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Thompson back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this is
in trouble, and they bring him down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now. An offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now it's Stroud. Here comes at the screen. Here's Robinson. Up the sideline to the 45. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Bijan Robinson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. And he can do his damage. Big time.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys take a slim 2-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This taken from the 12. He dodged the tackle. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll throw on second and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. They'll throw. Third and long. Complete to Mims. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Thompson now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires us.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys go up by 4 here in the 1st. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5.
Visitors 7.
Bass now to kick this away. Going to be taken in at the 8. Spins out of one stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors and running back John Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. 1st down, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
All set to go now from the 35.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Stroud to throw on 1st down.
Chicago.
Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Robinson on the inside give. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Stroud now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Cowboys, first down.
Now Thompson to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And their next snap's coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. It's the tackle. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Bass's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Option design here. The blue swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Milton Williams making the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Cowboys closing in, and they get to it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player on that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They go play action on 1st down. Roll left side, caught by Bryant. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
So Reed to give to McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Look at this fullback down. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. First down, play action. Hits his running back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
5 yards on the play. That's another Cowboys first down.
Working now from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
In the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lead by 14. To rock this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now.
22. Visitors 7.
Pass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
First down and 10.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
Now to give to Bijan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. Offense to the line. Second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air, Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. Complete to Troy Franklin. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
First down throw by Stroud. Finds him over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
4 yards. That's another first down.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here comes Malik Washington. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jack Sawyer working hard, making the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Thompson. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 3. Now
Third down from the gun. In trouble now when the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding. Offense.
So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense, that turnover will stand. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Thompson back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds with that first down in hand. For the moment, though, we've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Downs first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Thompson now. He keeps it and takes off. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Drops like the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw, Thompson. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Christian McCaffrey, incomplete. Christian Harris on the
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Downs first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Throwing now. Thompson. Goes caught. And he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Pass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the gun, Stroud. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 brings up second down.
Back to throw, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Stroud now on third. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back within 5.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, and it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Washington now to return. Escapes the defender. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Eagles in the NFC East. And it's Lamar Jackson. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Commanders move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And oh, it's Justin Jefferson. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Panthers started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Ray Davis. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Jukes away from one. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up
third and long. They're going to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
2nd and 18 at the 42-yard line.
Thompson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Defensively.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First and 10 now from the 46. Stroud off the play fake. Brought in right side. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 6. And a first down.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Give, here's Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to the chains. Offense is set. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20.
Stroud. He'll step up, and there he goes. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
10 yards. That's up 9. First down. First and goal, Chicago.
Throwing is Stroud. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Number 2 brings up 2nd and
Here's
goal.
Stroud now.
Milton Williams on the stop. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Stroud now bringing his guys out for this two-point attempt.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Brings it in at the 13. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
First down, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Second down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Throw here, third down. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! The Cowboys scoop it up.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on when we recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here's Thompson. Into the hands of Bryant. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Thompson now. Well, set up the screen to McCaffrey. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
9 yards. And a first down.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's another first down. It's a gain of 20.
Zone read. This is Judkins. He ducks the tackle. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
Ball is out. ETN lost it on the hit. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with a fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Here's Stroud on first and 10. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Stroud on the sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead to 8. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning in from the 16. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys go enjoy the moment.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys lead by 15 now. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 14. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broski's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They go play action on first down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Thompson. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
They'll throw, third and long. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys get it back to within one score.
Visitors 44.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another game to Judkins. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st down, play action. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he puts him there under this one, right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down and run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Cowboys are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He was brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down mark.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They're going play action. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Now it's timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. There's so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw, Thompson. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2.
Throwing now, Thompson. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
A loss of a yard.
Here's Stroud now. Left side into the hands of Warren. He passes the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Complete to number 84, Tyler Warren.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10 from the 43. To the air, Stroud. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
8 yards.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Their punter making his way out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and a wide receiver land the donkey, set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. On first down, they'll run. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Thompson to throw. Short pass brought in. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Brings up third down.
Gonna keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Drawing up the design keeper. Continuing to move past the 45. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Thompson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Completed over the middle. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Straight ahead. Here's Brooks. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun now for Stroud. It's caught. 1. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's a consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They go play action with Stroud. All the left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. These guys with a little more work to do to win it here. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Third and long.
Here he is to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Bounce pass. Intended for
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
47.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
Washington now to return. Escapes the defender. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Big catch is made, and he got defeated. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. He'll look to throw it. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. Stroud is hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.